We've got Sinister. He's made it to the surface of Zevis. He's heading towards the ship.
Get it.
Sinister, he's not giving up though. He's still fighting hard.
It's anyone's game.
Get to the ship.
Oh man.
Look at that.
That's okay.
Wow!
Finishing with style.
Nice.
Well played. Let's hear it for Sinister 1!
Awesome. Sinister 1 advances, the rest. I thought that one.
As exciting and amazing as that was, it's also heartbreaking. My delicate lump of coal that is my heart has been shattered because we have to say goodbye to 4 amazing players. Let's hear it for them, guys. TimZ88, Firmsigo 1, Essentia,
You guys
and
are great.
BSG 4000.
Good job, you guys. That was super tough.
Thank you. You played with power. Superpower.
That was wild. I told you this underground challenges were going to get more difficult, and the gameplay was going to get more crazy. All right, we're on to the next stage of our tournament. We're going to have 8 players in true groups of 4. I bet you want to know what they're playing. So, all right, let's see what our guys are playing next.
New game?
Is it a new game?
Oh man, what is it? What is it? Oh, Mario Kart. Yes! 8! Woo! Oh, that should be good. Death there. Yes, Luigi Death there, yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh, this should be
Bringing
good.
it up to 200cc.
200cc. Oh. Fuck. Okay, it's gonna be nuts. Oh my god.
Mario Kart 8. I think pretty much the crowd's reaction said it all.
Mario Kart 8.
Yes. And you know what? Not just Mario Kart 8. 200cc.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Boost on 2, if I could just hand a little tip.
So
Okay, good.
we've got 8 players here at stage 3. 4 players are going to play on one full 3-course custom cup. Then the other 4 players will do exactly the same thing. 200cc, all characters, carts, gliders, they're in. And all items are on. So basically the winners are determined based on their scores and the points they earn across all 3 races.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Players will get to choose their characters and cards, which if this is anything like my living room, that means we're going to be here for an hour and a half.
if
Fight
Oh, man.
who gets the clouds and who gets the leaf.
Yeah,
yes, it's already
gotta
been
check those
going down
stats, you know. Gotta get that acceleration up, you know, gotta get that speed up.
Now the 3-course custom cup that they're going to be playing has Baby Park,
Yep.
Awesome.
They're feeling those stages.
Animal Crossing,
Oh,
Yeah.
so they're doing the DLC, okay.
and then the 3rd one will be Big Blue.
Oh, yes.
So I feel like the right choices have been made here.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Clearly. All right, we got some bike. Nice.
Yeah, tell us what you think about these choices here.
No, I'm loving it. I think I saw Peach out of the corner of my eye there going bike status. I'm a big bike fan in Mario Kart. So
Looks like
all
we
right.
got Trihex, Cosmo, Bananas, and Aaron up there. I'm getting the thumbs up. It looks like we're ready to go.
Okay, that should be good. And they have the...
All right, here we go with the first round of Mario Kart 8, everybody.
Such a good game.
Awesome.
And all our competitors huddled around one console. I think this is the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
they got within close quarters.
Oh yeah, you get the elbows
Elbow to elbow.
ready, yeah. Here we go, the first race, Baby Park, a unique course here in Mario Kart because it has 7 laps.
And with 200cc, it looks like our competitors are lining up, and it's over.
And it's over.
It's real quick here. So yeah, you're right. We do have 2 bikes, and there we see Orange,
Mario,
Peach, Banana there, and Cosmo and Trihex. Some really crazy competitors here.
Yeah, it's a lightning fast. Like, seriously, the turning in 200cc is unreal.
What do you think? I mean, like, the first time I picked up 200cc, I was like, it'll just be faster. But it takes a lot of good practice just to get really accustomed to how you should turn and how you should interrupt your turns and some of the,
Whatever round you're accustomed to, it's completely
Yeah,
It's totally
totally different. Your turning time is like completely thrown off. It looks like we got some boost items here for Cat Peach up there. Bananas has the boost items there. Oh, and a star for is that Rosalina there? Aaron playing as Rosalina.
Yeah, Aaron is in 11th place, so really needed that as well, but unfortunately didn't get Aaron too further.
Already in
much
lap
ahead.
5. Oh,
Bananas
geez.
is currently just killing it right now in 5th place, with Trihex now kind of battling it back and forth
My
with
God,
Bananas for that spot, and then
266.
Cosmo also trying to get back into the pack.
Yeah, oh no, Bananas gets stuck on the turn, trying to cut the corner there.
Oh, last
And
lap.
Trihex took a huge lead with that one. Yoshi doing some work. He's now gone into first place.
First.
And he
Oh.
finish line in first. That's huge because remember, this is all based off points.
Yes, and Aaron holding on to a golden mushroom there can boost as much as he'd like. Oh, they run into each other. Who's gonna end 11 the fight? No. Oh, wow.
I like that.
Sneaks
Double
in
some
there. So that's
points, no matter
huge.
whether you get
Even
first or
even
not.
coming in 12th and 11th, that's big because you got a point differential there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, huge. Trihex with that first place right off the bat.
Yeah.
You know, arguably, I think one of the maps that was probably going to be the hardest one to post scores with. When you've got all the other racers on there,
Yeah.
a lot can happen and just throw you to the back of the pack.
Yeah. Baby Park is so awesome. Seriously. Just look at that stage, man. It's insane. There's so much going on there. But it's a lot of fun. It's just a quick loop right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Over and over. So.
Over and over.
And every point, as you said, Weed, every point is absolutely precious because we have 2 different groups going, and
Right.
the top performers out of each group will be moving on. So it's
Right.
not just who they're up against at any given time.
Exactly.
the entire
It's
group.
all the points, like you said. And big ups, by the way, to everyone that's played so far. I know that a couple people didn't make it out of the underground, but man, congratulations on being
Solid
at the
game.
Nintendo World
All
Championships
around. Absolutely.
for everybody.
Here's some replays from that last matchup we just saw. Of course, this is just the first course of 3 courses they will play. But Bananas and Trihex had that early battle where it went between 4th and 5th place.
Oh, there's Bananas getting caught right there on the
Yeah,
edge.
it was a rough go, and that allowed Trihex to kind of jump in and take that lead. So nice of him.
We're getting that thumbs up.
Yep, we're ready for the next round. We're going to go ahead and get it started.
My Animal Crossing is right.
We're going
Basically,
Animal
we're
Crossing.
doing. They're saying we're doing a really great job.
You love Animal Crossing too,
It might be one of my favorite games ever.
and you told me that you love this course. Also.
No, this Animal Crossing stage is great, but if you would go ahead and take a look at the villagers here, the stage is equally fun as it is absolutely terrifying. They are giant. They're
It's a pretty good stage.
huge
They're my favorite.
villagers, man. I don't want anything to
I
do with
see
that,
that
but
one.
I do at the same
I
time.
didn't realize the sense of scale when playing the first Animal Crossing. I didn't realize it was a land of giants.
Yeah, I mean, I thought me and the villager, we were same height, you know, maybe somewhere around there. No.
Oh, and a missed boost there.
2 of them, I think, from
I think that was
Trihex.
for Trihex,
Yeah,
yeah.
and Bananas off the bat, but somehow now Trihex is like, whatever, I'm in first. So all 4 of our competitors, they kick off this.
Yeah, keeping it real close here. And we got the Piranha Plant, which is actually a really nice boost. It can interrupt your opponents there. Even in the air, it doesn't matter. It's a really great pickup if you're trying to disrupt the opponent.
I'll tell you what, Trihex is coming out as a real early leader here in Mario Kart 8. You know, he did the last course in first place. He's floating around 3rd. He was just passed by another competitor, but Art and Cosmo, they are really just trying to find, I don't know, they're trying to find something here.
Yeah, and it does look like Trihex is really keeping up with the last course there. In first, or not in first, but in the lead as far as our players are concerned. Oh, and a bullet bill at the bottom for Cosmo, jumping a couple spots there. Oh! Manages to catch Bananas.
That was big. That almost went from like 10th to 6th place now. Aaron, who is currently now in 12th, is trying to find something to get back in this course as well. But Bananas holding the middle of the pack while Trihex is trying to lead his way through the front. He's at 3rd, and you know he's just got 2 ahead of him.
And we'll see what Aaron gets here. I was hoping for something a little more powerful than that.
Oh,
Boosting right into the wall, not a great thing for Aaron there.
that's that 200cc that you feel right there, where you're like, I've made this turn 1,000 times, and then
Trihex
suddenly
is, like,
it's totally
dominating,
different.
dude.
Oh, the wall is closer than I remember.
Right, yes. Yeah. Okay, Bananas is getting close.
All right, Aaron's at
Okay,
12th. Did you think that we could, you know, Aaron at least needs to bump it up a couple of spots to gain. Cosmo's moving forward, but another first place finish by Trihex.
Oh, Cat Peach and Yoshi.
Apparently the person
Yeah.
to beat.
Maybe fired up the Mario Kart last week.
All right.
Oh, a bullet bill though from
Let me
Aaron.
try to see Carlos.
There we go. Oh, picks up 11th again, sneaks by Cosmo. Oh,
And so, just every single time squeaking across, getting that one extra place, but Aaron
Bullet Bill, man, cold as ice. Cold as ice, hot as fire, cold as ice. At the same time.
Man.
I saw that.
Incredibly close again for those last 2 spots, and every point is going to matter as they
Yeah.
battle it out in the 3rd round. And of course, we got 3 more rounds of gameplay with a whole other group coming up. Let's take a look at a replay here. What we just saw.
I mean,
This was
Is that the second one? I remember.
It proved to
what?
be okay for these guys, but
One
that missed
like
boost
the
right
last
at the
one,
top
second
from
one.
Bananas.
Oh, this is the
yeah,
second one.
it
Yeah,
actually
yeah, it is. I
definitely
think
kept,
so. I thought you said, is that the sexy
whole
one? I
time.
was like, what?
How quickly she was able to get back into it. And I think really Aaron hitting the wall was that one that was just like, oh, it hurts me right here in the heart because like it's all happened to us a million times.
All right, the game is ready. This is the 3rd and final round for this group of Mario Kart 8. Let's hear it for them, everybody!
This I want to see. I want to see big.
Is
blue
Trihex
and
going to do it for the 3rd time in a row, Justin Flynn?
I just hope he doesn't get too comfortable with that lead. Like Kevin pointed out, it's based on points. So you want to keep finishing first here.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that could solidify potentially.
And
There we go, Big Blue.
Blue looks to be a crowd favorite here.
I love Big Blue.
This stage is scary actually because you will just like
The music
fly
too, oh
off
my God.
constantly at 200
I like this
cc.
battle in
I think we're going to see
mixed field. Pretty
some
sweet.
people get picked up.
We look forward to it. Right off the bat.
There it is.
No.
We do see the boost there this time for Bananas.
Bananas hit it this time.
And there is our first fall. Oh, thanks, Lakitu. What a guy.
He's gonna be winded after this round. There's much work to be done.
I'll tell you what, I mean, just you see 200cc so much on this map, and just in terms of like, as you mentioned, a turn, potential boost, it can change everything.
Bananas trying to cut that turn a little too early, fell right off. Now Bananas at 8.
And yeah, and look at Aaron coming out at 4th. Not happy with everything.
Of course, going with the Bowser glider. And for
Yeah.
style points, additional style points.
Aaron did a great job.
What?
Decided that he was unhappy being at the bottom of the pack and really bring it back. There's some blue break right there.
There it goes. Oh, the E coming up.
Each turn is so precarious. Sometimes it's almost an advantage to actually take it a little slower around
Yeah.
portions of this course.
Crazy
There
with
are
200
some
cc.
very amazing Mario Kart 8 players that break down all the
See, I haven't-
intricacies of things you can do.
I haven't exactly played 200cc. I need to.
help you. They're amazing videos. to watch.
Also loving the F-Zero throwback, man. One of my favorite games. And I also believe that Aaron is using the F-Zero card. Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and Trihex had that first place
Awesome.
spot for just a second. He's back out of 3rd.
Aaron's getting mad. Oh man.
DKY. It is a fight for the front though right here. Bananas right in the middle. Aaron in 3rd. Trihex in 2nd. Cosmo trying to bring up the rear with that bullet bill.
Trihex snags 2nd place. Aaron with 4th.
Owning.
Cosmo with 5th. Very nice. That was a
Wow,
great
what
race by all
happened?
those players.
Huge comeback for everybody on that one. Really turned it around. All right, well, I don't think we'll know until the other races have completed.
We won't at all. Yeah, the Treehouse Wizards backstage have their work cut out for them. We're going to send this group. Thank you so much. You guys can go wait on the side here in a moment once you're clear, and we'll bring up our next group of gamers. But we've got some replays to look at as well.
Let's take a look at it.
Wild 3rd group.
That's good. That was a great final race there.
Yeah.
I actually thought that might be the most diverse one in terms of where people are placing, but they were all really far up there.
Yeah,
we got the replays loaded. This was the 3rd race.
Oh, there's the Lakitu coming to save the day.
Yeah, there was a lot of rescues in that one, but to be expected.
Yeah, absolutely brutal. And Yoshi with a huge jump there. Trihex, maybe using some shortcuts. Trihex definitely looks like he's been playing some Mario Kart.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that's one of the beauties of the Nintendo World Championship is that, the areas that you excel in, you hope that those games show up
Yes.
so that you can
Trihex
really show your stuff.
I believe everyone's going into this blind, if I recall correctly. None of these competitors knew what to expect. And, Nintendo has a catalog, man. So we've seen some huge diversity in the games they played, and it's incredible to see everyone's different skill sets here.
It's fire.
All right, we're loading in our next group here. Again, this will be 3 more rounds of battle. The overall point total will determine who goes to the underground and who is moving on to the next stage of battle. We've got in this group John Numbers, Jackson Blackson, Mad Mage, and Packy.
And so far, all 4 of those competitors have performed really well. I mean, even in the case with Blastball, Packy was able to win himself in just by being the best player on the team that lost. So these folks are fighting for every chance to stay in here.
Meritocracy, yay!
They're getting ready and selecting their carts, and of course there's hires and whatnots, but you know, from what you've seen, the game is ready, so we're gonna hop to the game right now, but you know, which carts would you guys go with?
I'm Cycle all day. I'm Rosalina, Cycle with the clouds all day, son. You know what I'm saying? Rosalina.
You can drop the mic, that's fair.
No, you know, I think weight plays a huge game here in Mario Kart, and so Rosalina is one of the heavies. I mean, don't tell her I said that. Don't tell her. But, you know, she plays really heavy. But, you know, Baby can go. Oh, we're hearing some people. Let's hear. Who do you want, guys? Who do you want to see? Oh, they want the Wario.
Someone shouted Pac-Man. I don't know what game they believe they're watching right now, but not happening. Oh, we're hearing some unbox.
Yeah, you got a couple cards here. There you go.
Little jet bikes for everyone.
Nice. All right, so it's crucial. Obviously, like you said, this is a big, is important. Plus, some of the DLC cards are in there. We saw in there as well.
Yeah.
So they could mix it up.
Everything is available to you. So for those that have spent so many hours outfitting their carts, they can get and set up exactly how they want to.
And I'm seeing those Animal Crossing wheels over there. A nod to ACNL.
Now here's a question for you guys, because you know the first group did have these slight advantages, like, or the second group does, because they got to watch the first group. At least they know the courses, what to expect. I mean, that doesn't account for experience you could have in the game, but we'll see how they do.
So true. I wonder if that will have affected which cards they're going with and their approach to the rounds. But we're about to find out, because we're going into the first circuit here. Someone's still
I got
cheering for Pac-Man.
50cc and I believe 100cc.
If he understands where he is right now, but regardless, Brett Baby Park, it's John Numbers, Jackson Blackson, Mad Mage, and Packy.
I 200, but I was like, oh my god.
And we're going to find out who in this group has the Mario Kart skills.
Luigi, come on, Luigi.
Big.
That made Jackson Blackson lead on.
Maybe a crowd favorite here with the Wario Kart.
Yeah.
Wario Kart.
I love seeing a Wario.
Yeah.
Mad Mage taking first place.
Oh, and folks are, oh gosh, I mean, look at Mad Mage, just watch him take these corners.
Whoa.
Where he's going. This is someone who obviously spent a good amount of time playing some Mario Kart 8 and at 200cc.
Yeah, it's really intense. We see Packy picking up a start here, can't turn it around, cutting those corners, and getting the boost from the mushrooms. Triple shroom. Oh, John Numbers using some boost attacks, getting the ability
Oh.
to turn around here. Throwing out a couple of insults to the players behind him.
Mad Mage did drop into second place. Seem to make a turn, and there it's going to grab first again. Only 2 more laps remaining. John Numbers, though, on his tail in second and third, turning back and forth. And this is going to be the final lap for Mad Mage. It goes by quick.
Gets out of the bill.
Oh my gosh! He
Oh my gosh! Here it is, lap 7. This is the final lap right here. Crucial lap. John Numbers and Mad Mage battling for 5th and 6th. Oh! Wow!
John Numbers takes it just barely.
Wow. Called that a little too early. Thought it was the last
Yes.
lap. Then it was 7, but still right into the wall. So crushing.
Dude, 200cc. It's the 7th lap every lap. That was a crazy
big
one.
gas from John Numbers there. He's feeling the heat from that match. That was incredible.
It seems like it lasts 5 hours, but it really is like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was really intense, and it's close right now.
Very close. We're still tallying all the scores from the first round, believe it or not. There's still a lot of complicated math to go, but we've got some replays ready of what we just saw. And Mad Mage was so comfortably in the lead for the majority of that round.
Oh, every turn for Mad Mage looked like perfection. I just think there was the one he might have taken. No, it was that. It was a shell. Okay.
It was a series of unfortunate
his turns were impeccable.
And with
That was just
evening.
so
All right,
cool for Mad Mage.
the thumbs up is here. We are ready for the next round of Mario Kart 8. Here we go.
All right, John Numbers, Jackson Blackson, Mad Mage, and Packy going at it again, guys. I think they were going to the ACNL stage, right? Or the Animal Crossing stage.
Animal Crossing. We are back, and that was another sort of middle of the road one.
Little weather change there. Little weather change. Looking
It's
good.
summertime after all, okay.
Hey, I spent a lot of time at the beach in Animal Crossing. That's a fun place to be. Lots of fish there, you know. Add them to my aquarium.
All right, here we go. Second race. Pretty close, all the racers were, but remember that you're also competing against the times and scores of the first four competitors as well. And look
Yes.
how close it's second, third, fourth, fifth, right out of the gates here on this 200cc Animal Crossing.
Super intense, and John Numbers going with the little flower glider there, looking great. Oh, and the turnaround from the villager, rubbing his belly, giving a little giggle there. And Packy making
turnaround. That made going away.
Yep.
Second and third there. The battle for fourth and fifth going on between Packy and Jackson Blackson.
It is absolutely insanely close there. Oh, Resetti, look out, Resetti at the end. You don't want to run into him, you're having a bad time.
Either Mad Mage did pick up that triple mushroom. It wasn't enough to let him get in front of Bowser, but he is still. Oh, it hit with the green shell off the turn, and that means that Jackson Blackson takes second.
It almost seems like the star. Oh, he gets the star through the lightning bolt. No way, Packy takes fourth. That's huge.
Packy
Oh my
needs that
God.
one too, pulling up from the rear in
In the
previous
third,
matchup.
this is huge for Packy, man. He had the star. And the star is almost kind of a blessing and a curse here, right? If you're so fast with it, that you're running into walls.
Final match, Packy's in second place. Bowser's been giving these guys problems the entire course. And will he?
Mad Mage guy's holding onto a star, decides to use it right now. Oh, runs into the wall.
He's coming up close. Now in third, going to the beach.
Off the jumps.
And takes
Oh,
first
wow.
off of that.
So close, Packy.
He's going to be able to bring it home right here.
Seals right here.
One final turn.
Oh, into the rocks. That's going to slow him down.
Mad Mage takes it
Mad
in
Mage
first.
takes first. But Jackson
Brutal
Blackson,
last turn.
Packy, and John, oh, very first, second, third, fourth. Is that what I just saw?
I think so.
No
There you
way.
see it right there.
This is an intense heat right here.
That was a really good race. That
There's
was
hot fire on that stage.
back and forth. Yeah, came to play.
You can
Oh,
see
right.
the sighs of relief the moment finish comes up for everybody. It's like, okay, it's done. We can get out of this foxhole and get ready again.
They're gonna have to bring out two abacuses for this thing. Do you say abaci? Abacuses?
Yeah,
Abacuses.
you use an Etch-a-Sketch, I think, at this point. Like, I have no idea how they're tallying it backstage, but again, the highest scores from each round of gameplay, they'll be moving on, and the rest will be heading to the underground.
Replay time.
Yeah, I mean, I think all we'll see during this replay is great racing because every single competitor had a great race. You know, obviously not everyone can get first, but coming in right on that
Yeah, how
2, 3,
about
1, 2,
we
3,
get to the
4.
third round?
Let's do
Dude,
it.
I'm ready
See
for
the
it.
thumbs up. You guys ready for the final Mario Kart 8 session? Fire away. John Numbers, Jackson Blackson, Mad Mage, and Packy. Who you guys cheering for?
Oh, the audience is torn.
Here a little Packy, I'm here a little Jackson.
That's good. I think I heard everyone's name
Yeah.
from out there. So, Big Blue, we talked about it. You go fast, you can fall off the track. But
Such-
how
Wait,
would
is that your strategy? Go fast and
No,
fall.
I'm just saying you will. Like, you know,
Just let Lakita do the work.
unless you're going for the slowest time. Yeah, I don't suggest.
All right, Mad Mage coming out hot, firing off, taking these corners really tight, grabs a green shell. We'll have that defense early on. It's important to get the defense there. He's holding on to the green shell. Nice, and manages to pick up maybe his opponent with that one.
Yeah, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4 with some shifting back and forth near the middle of the pack, but Mad Mage looked like he was going to come right out and just sort of, run away with the lead, but John Numbers came right back in. Apparently has a good affinity to this match because he seems to just be way out in front doing a great job.
And getting some speed boost is Mad Mage, and there goes Packy on the glider. And Jackson Blackson loving the black shy guy there. Looking awesome.
He's in fourth place too, holding on to a mushroom, looking for the right spot to boost because that's another thing. A
Wait a second
200cc
here.
boost can be bad.
Is John Numbers running away with it?
I think so.
He's got a gap there.
I think so. I mean, obviously, it's gonna, you always want to.
You think it's going to be an existing game next round, or you think it's going to
Also
be,
showing a little love with the rear cam
might
there,
be,
making sure you take it all in.
what? I feel like
Well, he's in first right now. coming on the third lap. Mad Mage.
I kind of noticed with actual rounds they're doing modern games and with the
And he is
with
there.
the,
John Miller's looking to take number one on this match.
yeah,
Can
the
he do it?
underground's doing retros. I think the underground is next, isn't it? Or is this
Huge finish
are
for
we
John Miller's
in round
needed
3?
that. Really needed those points.
Yeah.
They really
So
did.
it's probably gonna be a retro game
Mad
next
Mage
time.
there.
Yeah.
Packy, Jackson Blackson fighting at the end there. Packy having a tough time. Jackson manages to finish in 7th, and Packy with looks to be 7th.
Oh man,
place, I believe.
Yeah, and a rough
Yeah.
fall off there right at the end, but
Let's see
great
that.
job out of those brothers.
Still a lot of points though. Still a lot of points for these guys because they all had high finishes throughout the entire game.
That would
Absolutely.
be good.
Absolutely, and it's going to take about a minute or so as they tally the scores backstage and we figure out who's going to the underground and who is safe. We're going to watch a replay from that last round. But again, as you said, I think it was just smart racing throughout. I mean, there's the room for error, the margin of error here. There is none basically
There
when it
is.
comes to the scores.
No, I mean obviously at 200, CC as well. But again, I mean, what do you think, Justin Flynn? I felt like, especially John, right? Like after Mad Mage taking first, and John Numbers came right back out and said, "Hey, I can do that too."
Yeah, no, DJ, you're exactly right. Everyone was kind of shifting back and forth here, and it was great to see all of our competitors like really doing well on these courses. Like this was an intense heat.
That would be interesting.
We saw Jackson Blackson with some interesting item management there. He was hanging onto that mushroom in the last that last round, waiting for the blocks to come up so he could boost through and grab the next power up. You guys think that was a wise strategy, or should he have just used the moment he had and gone for it?
I think here you have to hold on to it because you never know. I mean, if you know the course, you know when the turn's coming up. But if you're kind of like in the 200cc and these turns are flying at you, you wait until you kind of see a little bit of straightaway.
Yeah, a mushroom can can be your worst enemy.
Yeah, straight up game
When
changer.
in most races you're like, mushroom's my best
I'm
friend.
so
But
excited
on
by that Mother
200cc,
One,
with, especially when you could just
I know.
Yeah, that's a brutal
Oh my
course.
God, Mother One, crazy.
get a little too.
If you
quick.
don't know the shortcuts, you're just gonna fly off.
Guys, I'm getting some results here. We have some winners. You guys want to know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm being told that Trihex is safe. He is moving
Yeah,
on.
of course, obviously. He was owning.
Oh, there it is. Mad Mage as well, and John
course,
Numbers.
Yeah.
They will
Kind of
cruise
expected.
into stage 4, and everybody else remaining will be in our last underground elimination.
Hey, they still have a chance. No one right now is eliminated at this point. Everyone that you just saw can still battle out of the underground.
Yep, we are ready. We're going to have 2 sets of 3 players. And as you said, Justin, no one is out. This is the last chance for our players to stay in this competition.